Welcome all to the Lacedown International Airport Circuit here in Great Britain for the British Grand Prix. My name is Ahrcéus and I am the GG3 Guildmaster, and this is round 3 of the Ahrcéus vs Mavi duel. Last time we have won the French Grand Prix on the wet race conditions, and today we are blessed with sunny weather. At the same time, we are joined by 3-time INF1 World Champion Dakair2, who will be riding with his Spirit GP. These are the standings so far in the duel that we have. Ahrcéus leads with 50 points and Mavi with 37 points. That's going to be 25 points awarded to the one who finishes ahead of the other and 18 points for the one who does not. And this is the lineup that we have: Ahrcéus in the Aston Martin, Mavi with the Red Bull, and the Dakair2 in the Spirit GP. Let's get on this video right now and let's watch the action today.
Game changer, rearrange your strategies. The same old way we'll see you change the strategy. Step up, boy, you're done, my son. Let it rip, come quick, it's begun. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it is game time, Ahrcéus. Go for the win.
Let's go, bro.
And Ahrcéus pretty much is excited to begin his outlap for the British Grand Prix. Here he goes to set what could be a fast lap, he hopes. But now he finishes his outlap and that's not enough to get temporarily pole for this time. Ahrcéus gets 1 minute and 23 seconds for his outlap as he begins his hot lap right now. Ahrcéus now approaches the first DRS sector of his hot lap as he gears up for a very fast performance in Sector 1. Right now we're seeing such a scenic route here in Lacedown International Airport Circuit, which is actually, imagine that, a circuit as he actually goes overboard there, hits the gravel right there. And as I was saying, I actually cannot believe how this entire airport was remodified and revamped, remodeled to look like a street circuit. And that's actually pretty amazing work by the engineers and architects of this place. Anyway, back to Ahrcéus' hot lap as I was saying. Dakair gets provisional pole with 1 minute and 17 seconds. Actually, if I'm right, that's possibly just his outlap because he's Dakair. And he could probably get a faster hot lap once he actually gets in the actual speed that he has. Ahrcéus gets a yellow sector 2, not good enough for him. And now he approaches the starting grid right now. Let's see what he gets. He gets, wow!
For you, Ahrcéus, that is provisional pole. That is 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Yes, amazing. Yay.
1 minute 14 seconds for Ahrcéus, and that's pretty good for now. And Mavi actually steals P1 a temporary pole right now as he gets 1 minute and 13 seconds. Here we go. Dakair crosses the line, and that is a whopping 1 minute and 17 seconds for him. He is possibly going to be getting the provisional pole as Mavi spins and flips.
And
wow.
Can you hear me, Ahrcéus?
Yes, radio check, loud and clear, midnight. Your voice does change for some reason.
It does not matter. All you got to do is to do your best today. Bring home a podium for the team.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
That's your typical conversation between Midnight and Ahrcéus as this race begins to brew and start today. Dakair begins in pole and actually begins as well P1 at the starting grid position, because as we all know in Iron Formula Racing, the first one to hit A would most probably get pole position. And right now the tensions rise as we are now at 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights. It's time to race here in the British Grand Prix. Dakair gets a decent start. Ahrcéus follows suit, but then Dakair's oh my gosh, I cannot actually comprehend what I'm saying right now as he undeniably goes P1 right now. Dakair goes P1.
That's the reason why he is a 3-time world champion.
That's right, Ahrcéus. Dakair knows this track so well, and he is unbelievably just zooming past everybody right now, considerably getting a lot of seconds ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, Mavi is behind Ahrcéus as Ahrcéus tries to hold on to that P2, yes, that's right. I thought I was in P1 for a second there, but then Dakair actually gets P1 considerably 3 or 4 seconds ahead of everybody else. Wow, just that's absolute masterclass by Dakair right there. Ahrcéus gets onto the next DRS zone, completely out of range, not enough to get DRS activated as Mavi most probably has DRS activated for him right there. This Spirit in front of Ahrcéus unfortunately hits the wall there and goes behind him. Ahrcéus now approaches the final turn one of the final turns rather of lap 1, as he now begins to take as hard braking zone right here to get himself on track for the starting grid as Mavi overtakes.
Mavi's gone faster this time.
Apparently the Red Bull has taken some upgrades to his car. We have not upgraded our car since.
Man, you just gotta appreciate Midnight's new accent. I have no idea where that came from right now. But then he's actually right, since Mavi's Red Bull has gotten new upgrades and Ahrcéus' Aston Martin has not seen the light of day so far, remaining in 8.5 system development, as Ahrcéus gets this DRS there, kinda weeds a bit there, and actually holds on to his position as this Audi offers a lot of slipstream for these two drivers to get on front. Mavi is now in P2 as Ahrcéus struggles in P3. What was that? What was that? That guy just flew right there. Let's actually take a look at the what they call this, the instant replay that we have right now. Oh my goodness, you just gotta appreciate this, man. What was that, bro? What was that, bro? Okay, so we're now back on the onboard for these two drivers right there. That was quite an intense flip by the Audi, who actually fancied going inside Ahrcéus, but instead he flew. Alright, here we go. So Ahrcéus now in P3, Mavi still in P2 right there. Mavi is sitting comfortably in that P2 position, I gotta tell you straight. And Dakair, man, that's like over 5 seconds ahead of Mavi. Insane, man, insane driving by Dakair right there. Man, he actually got me unawares at the beginning of this race. I could not even commentate on the start. So Dakair, if you're watching this thing, congratulations, man. Good job on the start, as Ahrcéus fancies an overtake around the outside of Mavi, and he does.
That is splendid. Keep up the good work. Amazing overtake.
Okay, so unfortunately Mavi is slowing down for some reason. I could not tell what must have happened to Mavi right there. But Ahrcéus, in the meantime, he actually capitalizes on that opportunity as someone DNFs there. That's the Audi from previous lap. I hope he's okay, as Ahrcéus holds on to this P2. Hopefully he can keep this until the end of the race. He does not want to lose his championship lead against Mavi, but of course at the same time Mavi wants to get P1 in this duel that he has against Ahrcéus. Alright, so Mavi is closing in, I believe, as Ahrcéus kinda proceeds onto this turn right here and hoping to hold on to P2. Ahrcéus is not doing well in terms of lap times, as he is keeping a score 2 yellow sectors as of the moment. Man, he has to do something better.
Gap to Mavi is 4.6 seconds. Gap to Mavi is 4.6 seconds. I will keep you posted.
Ahrcéus goes beyond the track and onto the gravel. That loses a lot of time for him, as he is now stuck on the traffic between other back markers in the race. Ahrcéus then again overextends, hits the gravel, but almost hits the wall there, just enough to not be hit. And Ahrcéus activates his DRS right now. Ahrcéus is losing considerably a lot of time.
4.9 seconds to Mavi.
Okay, that's actually 4.9 seconds, so my bad. Okay, that's pretty lucky driving for Ahrcéus so far, but if he does not improve on his times, then Mavi will undeniably overtake him. Any minute now, any part of this lap, Mavi is gonna come home, possibly at speed 2 if Ahrcéus does not pick up the pace. Meanwhile, Dakair has no problem. He's just sitting in front, saying, "Hey, this is my race right now. I'm not gonna be
Ahrcéus, you are
overtaken."
losing time. You are now 3 seconds to Mavi.
3 seconds is not good right now. Ahrcéus definitely has to pick up the pace.
2 seconds to Mavi.
2 seconds to Mavi. Oh no!
Mavi is on your tail. He will get DRS and over.
And Mavi overtakes Ahrcéus for the 4th lap of the race as they approach the final lap of this
Tried
Grand
my
Prix.
best, Midnight. I'm sorry, man. I really am.
We will discuss this later in the garage. For now, bring this car home.
My goodness, that was such an intense interaction between Ahrcéus and Midnight. You could feel Midnight's emotions just running through there as he had to go tell the gap between him and Mavi so far in the previous lap. Ahrcéus lost so much time right there. That was totally horrendous, and Mavi is now back in P2. As Ahrcéus almost overtakes him, but then overextends, loses much more time in the process as they approach the final turns of this race. Mavi is sitting comfortably on the P2 spot as his Lamborghini spins right there. Here we go, on to the second DRS zone of this current lap. Ahrcéus fails to get an overtake as he activates his DRS. That won't be enough to possibly overtake Mavi, who is now on a lead against Ahrcéus. Now this championship has become much more interesting because Mavi has finally overtaken him, and this could be meaning that Mavi would be getting 25 points by the end of this race. Take note, people, that whoever finishes ahead of the other in this championship duel will get 25 points, and those who does not will get 18 points. It seems like Ahrcéus gets P3 and Dakair wins the Grand Prix.
That is P3. Heck, it was an honor racing against Dakair.
Congratulations on the podium, Ahrcéus. Too bad we did not get the P2. So sad about the pace on lap 4, but we will improve the car.
Too bad. That was so amazing work by these drivers. Ahrcéus had a very amazing race, but of course Mavi simply outpaced. Take a look at this flip right there. That was insane, man. One of the most insane flips I've had so far, and this overtake by Mavi was definitely insane. And I gotta tell you, let's talk about Dakair. Dakair had the lead at the first turn of the race, so Dakair, pretty masterclass right there, just proves that he is indeed the GOAT so far of Iron Formula Racing. Right now, Ahrcéus leads with 68 points and Mavi with 62 points. Quite an amazing race so far we had here, and really such an honor to race against Dakair. My name is Ahrcéus and I am the GG3 Guildmaster, and this was quite an intense, an immense British Grand Prix. So I gotta give massive thank yous to Dakair2 for his contribution in this video. Thank you so much for racing us all. It was such an honor being with you today. As well as Mavi, congratulations on the win, and hoping to race you next round on Greece. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you soon on the next, the final 2 races that we have. We have Greece and we have South Korea. Who will win this duel that we have between Mavi and Ahrcéus? We may never know. But right now, we will see in the next few videos. My name is Ahrcéus once more, and always remember that win or lose, good game, and GG3 for life.
Game changer, rearrange your strategies. The same old way we'll see you change the strategy. Step up, 4, you're done, my son. Let it whip, come equipped, it's begun. 3, 2, 1. Is it about the destination or the journey you're finding? When you top that hill, there's still a mountain behind it. All the time the stage around you's changing. So isn't it your business not to just maintain, but change within it? No limits but the ones you place upon yourself. These trophies on your shelf made